Hello again, everyone. I'm O'Neil Williams, and welcome to our program. It's a breezy day in New Bern, Georgia. We're at Burnt Pine Plantation. Been here many days, had some wonderful hunts. This past season, XGO sponsored a contest. I hope you had time to enter. Our winner was Jeff Brown, JB. You'll meet him during today's hunt. His buddy is Richard Rogers, and an extra guest is Mimp Ward, and they are some sharp shooters. Stick around today for a quail hunt at Burnt Pine Plantation. You'll be real comfortable with scheduling a trip for yourself, I'll bet you. It's today on O'Neil Outside.
O'Neil Outside is presented by CBA. It's just a better gun.
All right, pull. Pull.
Go ahead.
Pull.
You got it!
I'll stop it on that.
When you hit it, you stop. Where are the dogs? We've got a helicopter today. It's a drone. We're using it for the very first time. So all during the program, if you see these unusual shots, it's from a little drone. It's Travis's idea, quite frankly. Okay, let's try it. Right. Richard, what do you say, buddy?
Let's try it. All right, pull.
You got it. He's a dead bird. You
okay,
think?
pull. What I did that one.
We're in no danger. When you come down, when you make reservations and come down to Burnt Pine, know if you come after O'Neil's group, there are plenty of birds. Plenty of birds.
I want to go out and be safe and have a great time. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me while we're out about dogs, birds, planning, so on and so forth. I've been doing this quite a while. If I don't know the answer, I might give you a bad one, but at least there'll be an answer. First off, guys, safety on at all times. Only time the safety comes off is when you come up to shoot. As soon as you drop back down, safety on. Loading your shotgun, I know you know how to do it, but be mindful when that action slams shut, this gun can go off. If there's some kind of, walking around a little piece of dirt or something in there, just enough to hold that firing pin. So make sure when you slam that action shutter, you load, same thing with that side-by double gun. When you close it, it can go off. Make sure it's turned away from dogs, hunting party, and everything. There's plenty of room. There's no reason for this muzzle to ever point at the ground. It's just as easy to hold that gun right here, drop one in, and hit that button, flip it over, and feed two in. You, on the other hand, I know that's kind of always going to be pointed at the ground. Walking through the field, if you're on the left, great way to tote your shotgun. If you're on the right, great way to tote your shotgun. I do not mind it if you tote it like this. This generally turns into this. And I know this is an extremely comfortable way to carry a shotgun. All the people we're gonna have out in the field, somebody will be looking down the end of this barrel. So muzzle up and away at all times. As for you, when that gun's broke open, if you can balance it on your hat bill, have at it. That gun is not gonna go off like that. But if you prefer to tote it closed, like I said, if you're on the left, great way to tote. If you're on the right, great way. And this, I actually tote my gun walking through the field like this. Muzzle's high, up and away from everything.
Got one right in front of us here. All right, boys. Come on up, everybody. Well, got one down. Look out. Hey, good shooting, everybody.
O'Neil Outside, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Loyal pet food for a lifetime. And XGO, the first layer of defense.
CBA's newest Acura V2, already guaranteed to outshoot any other muzzleloader on the planet. And now with a nitride-treated barrel that's guaranteed against rust, inside and out. CBA, it's just a better gun.
Are you ready to go grab life by the gills? Maybe take a road trip to a place with no roads. Would you like to make an investment you know will pay off? Then you belong at Bass Pro Shops, where great gear, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
I feed year-round for this one day. My payoff? The stuff of legends. Record Rack.
Each and every day, I'm very thankful for several things. Obviously, my family. I'm very proud of our employees at Realtree, and I cannot be more proud of these patterns, how they look, how they perform. There's so many elements in a camo pattern that has to work, and the pattern has to work up close, and then also at mid-range and even further distances. Having some different inconsistent elements throughout a pattern and throw in the leaves and stuff on top, it really makes the pattern work. We set the bar pretty high with high standards, you know, all of us at Realtree.
Guys, before your next hunt, 3 letters I want you to remember. XGO. Why? Because temperatures can swing wildly during the day. So pick the XGO base layer that fits your conditions. And if you sweat, it dries quickly and has AG47 silver, so it won't stink. XGO is used by our military in some of the coldest places on earth. It will work for you. Get yours at proxgo.com. Outdoors.
CVA's newest Acura MR mountain rifle, already guaranteed to be the most accurate muzzleloader you've ever shot. And now with a nitrile treated barrel that's guaranteed against rust, inside and out. CVA, it's just a better gun.
Up. There it is. Now y'all, everybody pocketed that time. Tim's holding tight up there. There's the dogs. Yeah, she's got that bird. Got 2 of them. Clyde the Glide. God. Good way to shoot the truck, isn't it, Richard? Don't shoot the truck. Hey! Hey, look out now. JB, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You know, you hear all kind of excuses before you come on a trip like this. I don't ever shoot much. I'm not any good. You kill them all that get up in front of you?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Not at all.
Well, so far it has been.
Well, it's just lucky.
You
just
think
lucky.
so? We have rules on a hunt like this. You don't shoot the dogs, the guide, you don't shoot the television cameraman, and you don't shoot O'Neill.
That's right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Fair enough. Fair
So
enough.
tell me, where you from, sir?
I'm from Concord, North Carolina.
Okay. Yep. And how did you enter the XGO contest?
Well, I was going to your website and entering for your 30-year contest and saw the XGO contest up there on the website, so I just started signing up for it.
That's some good stuff, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's great. It's great.
Doesn't it feel good?
Oh, it does.
It's
wonderful.
wonderful. Yeah, you
they
betcha.
sent us a package and all kind of apparel. So.
And how many times did you enter to win?
Oh my gosh, probably.
It's a hint for you now.
40 or 50 times,
there
maybe.
You go. You're going to enter these contests. You enter every day.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Enter every single day, and it's certainly worthwhile. And if you keep pulling the trigger like that, this is going to be a short trip. We're going to run out of birds. So, all right, where to, Jay? Oh, okay. Who's on the wings now?
Richard on the right.
One of the beautiful things about hunting at some of the plantations is you always get to leave with a bunch of quail to eat later. You need to freeze them. Now this is a Game Saver bag I made using this unit. So I want to spread them out, put them in the bag. The little critters are just like little chickens, okay? And you put in, there we go. You put them back into the Game Saver so that you can draw a vacuum on them. Draw the vacuum on it, watch. Pulls the moisture out of the bag. It's sealing it now. Here's the finished product. In the right size bag, the quantity I've chosen just for me and Gail, it looks like that, and it's going to last 5 times longer than if you just slugged them in the freezer in a big bag. Works great. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? We've got, is that an honor on the right side? Okay. This is going to be classic here now. Winning contests and free trips are great, aren't they? Well, I've got another one coming up. It's a fishing trip with Mark Noble at St. Simon's Island. 2 days fishing with that guy. They're all expenses paid. Great place to stay. Go to proxgo.com, find out all the rules, and enter. Why not do it now?
Had to wear the suit again.
This is my closer suit. I closed our house in this suit. I closed the Kaufman deal in this suit. I closed the first date with you in this suit, and we both know how that turned out. Trust me, we need the suit.
How do you feel about this?
This looks great.
Great. Just need a signature.
Deals so big on Toyotas, they're hard to believe. Get 0% APR on a new 2014 Toyota Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
This portion of O'Neill Outside is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Georgia Power, official energy partner of you. Cass Creek, you can't get more real than Cass Creek. And the Georgia Department of Economic Development. Visit exploregeorgia.org and discover the unexpected.
There you are. Boy, that's the eagle eye over there. How many shells do you have? Let me have some of those. We're going to have an extra truck just to carry the birds back if you keep shooting. JB, you're a dangerous man. Okay, we got a point down here, fellas. There you go, come around. Take it. Whoop, whoop. There we go, boy. There it is. Mighty fine. Ready? Ready, everybody? I want you to meet Jay Klein. He's been a guide here at Burnt Pine for many, many years, and I want you to know about the place so you can feel comfortable in coming down here. How long have you been here, Jay?
I have been here 15 years, 15 seasons.
Still looks like he's 22 years old.
Well, thank you.
Oh, we're good. So tell me about how many acres do you have? How many courses? How many can you entertain?
Burnt Pine has about 2,500 acres between owned and leased land.
Mm-hmm.
We can hunt up to 39 people on an afternoon, 39 morning, 39 in the afternoon. And there's about 13 different courses that we have out here.
Plenty of birds. They fly good too.
Yes, sir.
Fly good too. Now, the most important people on the hunt are the dogs. We don't hunt.
No, sir.
We don't hunt. The dogs hunt. So, on the first course here, we had Tim, and
Jill, and Clyde.
Clyde is the little boykin, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So people are going to watch the program and they're going to think about these dogs, how hard working they are, and so tell me about the life of these dogs.
Life expectancy on an English Pointer, a working dog, is up to 12 to 14 years.
Oh.
We can generally hunt them up to their 11 to 12 years old. They're just like athletes, you know. If you stay in shape with your body, you'll tend to live a little bit longer.
Well, they sure are fast and they sure do range, and they're well trained. One of the things that you'll witness here during a trip to Burnt Pine is how well the dogs are trained, and it's so satisfying. And they're having a big time, aren't they?
That's exactly what these dogs live for.
Oh, absolutely. The food is wonderful, the lodging is superb, and the season begins and ends.
The season starts October 1st and runs through till March 31st.
Plenty of time for you to visit Burnt Pine Plantation, New Bern, Georgia. Last question. For a productive, energetic life, what do you feed these dogs?
Feed them loyal.
Okay, all right. Let's get the guns and go in that direction.
Yes, sir. Going this way.
I missed my second one. No, I don't have a shell. A really good shooter would have two more in his hand, wouldn't he? I gotta learn to reload faster.
Yep. Whoop. Hey!
It's time for this week's hunting tip.
You know, whether your hunting or fishing trip is cold, wet, hot, no matter what, raining, it doesn't matter, take photos. Whether you're successful with the hunt or the fishing trip, it doesn't matter, take photos. But here's a tip that will make the photos last a long time, and they'll look good, and you'll look like a pro. Number one, get a good camera. Your telephone is okay, a good camera's better. This is a 35mm digital. It's an Nikon. Doesn't matter, some good stuff. But here's the tip. Most people take their photos entirely too far back, make them really close, and the second mistake is they put the subject's face in the middle of the photo. Don't do that. Put the subject's face in the top half center of the photo and close that picture in. It'll look personal, it'll look like you know what you're doing, and it will last and last. That's what they're for, to remind you of the trip and the companions you had that day. And that's your CONUS hunting tip of the week.
For over 30 years, I've been blessed to call the great outdoors my office. And you know, I've seen tons of products come and go, but only a handful have impacted the way I hunt, like my Thermacell mosquito repellent. Thermacell creates a 15 by 15 foot zone of protection from mosquitoes, black flies, and other flying insects. But most importantly, Thermacell doesn't spook my game. Now I can concentrate on the hunt and not the bugs. Thermacell's a game changer that's revolutionized the way I hunt.
For precision shooting, O'Neill relies on CONUS scopes. The CONUS Pro 550 long range and the 275 black powder scopes have a ballistic reticle and are calibrated with the most popular centerfire and black powder loads. Plus, lateral points compensate for crosswinds. CONUS Pro scopes are famous for the durable engraved reticle system and the CONUS lifetime replacement warranty. CONUS Pro 550s and 275s. Shoot like a pro. CONUS, what's your game?
This is the Aerolite, our newest premium power belt bullet. Designed for maximum performance at moderate velocities, they're perfect for standard loads at any distance or magnum loads at long distance. The 250 grain power belt Aerolite, just one of over 40 different power belts. To find out which one's best for your gun, game, load, and distance, go to powerbeltbullets.com. Power Belt, America's #1 muzzleloading bullet.
Heard you took another big 10-point on your place.
Yep, got him coming to my upper food plot.
Dang, we both plant fields, but you've got the deer. What's your secret?
I plant Whitetail Institute products. Couldn't say.
The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results.
O'Neill here to tell you about the Grill Grate. It's a new cooking surface for all grills, and you need one. Grill Grate panels sit on top of your grill. The bottom prevents charring flare-ups, while the valleys keep your juices sizzling and it never rusts. Grill Grate's perfect for fish, hamburgers, and steak. Nothing sticks. The Grate tool is amazing. 4 years in a row, the World Championship Steak Cook-Off was won using Grill Grates. Take it from O'Neill, the Grill Grate really works.
There's more O'Neill Outside coming up. But first, let's thank our sponsors. Kona Scopes and Spotting Scopes. What's your game? Grill Grate. Better grilling by design. The Food Saver Game Saver Vacuum Sealing System. The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results. And Thermacell. Take back the outdoors. Now, let's join O'Neill for this week's outdoor cooking recipe.
Been quail shooting this year? Let's complete the hunt. Take your big green egg, get it at 350, natural charcoal with a convector, a Dutch oven, white wine, and butter. Okay, first of all, I want to take these little critters out of here and put them on a pan that has country ham. Oh, what a great start, huh? And put 5 of the little buggers in there. And in the remaining gravy that I'm about to make, flour and cream of mushroom soup. Now, one of the things about the egg, see, that I haven't mentioned, that I should be mentioning more often, is the charcoal. There's nothing like cooking on charcoal, and it's much better if you use big green egg charcoal. Well, why is that? Because it's natural charcoal. It's select hickory and oak charcoal. It's organic charcoal. There's no glue, no sawdust, there's no adhesives, and believe me, when you get started with that, then you will always cook on big green egg charcoal. So I've made a gravy. Let's see if I can do this without setting myself on fire. Now, pour it over. Let me see if I can do this. I got another mitt here somewhere. Here we are. Pour it over the country ham and the quail. It's nice to have somebody clean up for you when you're done. Then, put it back on the egg for about 45 minutes. Country ham, quail, mushroom soup, and the big green egg. Now that, my good friends, will complete the hunt. Complete the hunt with country quail on country ham, all on the big green egg. Recipe? O'NeillOutside.com, BigGreenEgg.com. Big Green Egg, the ultimate cooking experience. Time for the CVA guest book this week from Mike in Virginia Beach, Virginia. He wants to know, should you use pellets or loose powder, and what should be the charge for your muzzle loading? Simple chemistry will tell you that powder of the same weight will burn faster and hotter because it has so much oxygen available to it. But not that you can tell. I use the pellets, white hots, because of the convenience and the consistency. Second thing is, how much powder should you use? I rarely use more than 100 grains. I don't need the punishment, and I don't need the shot for that far. So, you would like to win a CVA Wolf model muzzleloader, go to O'NeillOutside.com, the CVA guest book. If we use your question or comment on the air, CVA will send you the muzzleloader. Brian Mask is the general manager here at Burnt Pine Plantation, and to remove all doubt as to whether you want to attend, let's talk to Brian for a minute now. How long have you been in operation?
Going on 40 years.
That's unusual in your business, isn't it?
Very. Most of the plantations run about 10 to 15 years, sell out, put houses on them or whatever, but we moved in business. David Marsh started this 40 years ago.
Okay. How many acres do you operate?
We got about 4,000 now that we own or we lease.
Mm-hmm. What do you do? Listen to this now.
We hunt quail, chukar, and pheasant from October to March.
Mm-hmm.
We deer hunt in the fall. We have spring turkey hunting. Corporate retreats, most anything somebody wants to do outside, and a few fishing lakes thrown in. We have a big pavilion out back that we can sit down 150 people. In our lodge itself, we can feed 50 or so people at one time actually in the building. We can accommodate 26 people overnight, so we can pretty much take care of what anybody wants to do.
It's a comfort zone down here. And finally then, where are you?
We're actually about 50 miles east of Atlanta along I-20 from the perimeter. We're about an hour and 15 minutes from Atlanta Airport. Easy to get in, easy to get out. We have a shuttle service that we can actually send to the airport and pick people up. So
that's one of the attractions, really. You're in the office around Atlanta or whatever, and you say, I like to shoot a few birds this afternoon.
That's exactly
Just make
right.
a call and you're accommodated. Guides and dogs.
Yes, sir. We have about 13 guides between guides that are on a payroll, contract guides. We have gentlemen that's been doing this for almost 40 years. Some young guys that's been doing it. We usually hunt walk-up hunting. We can do flush hunts, continental tower shoots, most anything. And like I said, we can put about 26 to 30 people in the field at one time, so we can handle a very large corporate group.
Okay, a lot of people are watching this right now that have never done this. They may not even own shotgun. They've never hunted behind a brace of dogs before. What do they need to bring with them?
Only thing they need to bring to Burnt Pine is their self. We can take care of the guns, the shells, any clothing. We do an in-house safety talk that takes care of a hunter safety card. Our guides are unbelievable at taking folks that have never hunted and turn them into a bird hunter in a couple of days.